Hey guys, what's up? My name's Tron, and in this video I want to talk about 6 things that you need to know before you become a personal trainer. These are things that I wish I knew. In this video I want to talk about certifications, landing a job, scheduling, all these things that you may have heard that are also good about the personal training industry. And some are, and then some are just not as good as they're made out to be, so keep that in mind. Let's talk about certifications. That's the first thing I have here on the list. Depending on where you live, you may or may not need a certification. Some states don't need a certification at all. You can kind of just wake up one morning and be like, I'm gonna train people today. And then you'll go and you'll do just that. However, it is in my personal belief that if you guys actually want to help people, that you guys will go and get certified, because you're not dealing with your own body at this point. You're now going to be dealing with clients' bodies. You're going to be dealing with other people's issues. You know, some people have movement dysfunction, so on and so forth, that if you guys are not ready to address, well, then you're not providing the best possible customer service to your clients. And then that kind of, that kind of defeats the purpose of helping people. If you are tight on money, then it's completely understandable. I definitely say it's better to get started than to not do anything at all. So if you guys must train some people before you get certified, make some money and then get the certification, I think that that's completely fine. But again, you guys need to check in within your state to see if that's even allowed, and so on and so forth. Now, if you guys get hired at a gym, sometimes gyms will allow you 6 months of a free pass so that you guys can get certified. Or some gyms will actually have in-house personal training certifications available, or some, they provide their own training to you, or sometimes they'll even pay for your certification if they see that you're worthy enough, or whatever their protocol is. But there are options, so just make sure you guys look those up. Landing a job and or getting clients. Now, I put it to you guys like that because you guys can potentially work for a gym if that's the route you want to go down, or you guys may end up working for yourselves if you guys want to find your own clients on the outside through marketing, Instagram, Facebook, friends, word of mouth, whatever. That's another way to go about it. But again, it's going to depend how you want to do it. So either you go the gym route or you go your own route. At the end of the day, it's just all personal preference. Now, some gyms may not even hire you unless you are certified, and some gyms may even require a bachelor's degree. But the amount of gyms that require a bachelor's degree are far few in between, and they deal with a lot more sports performance clients and people like that. So if that's the area that you're looking to going into, then yes, you may have to get certified and even get a degree from a university. So the third thing I have here on the list of 6 is selling, right? This is one of those main things that I didn't know that you needed to be good at in order to become a good personal trainer in a sense, because if you guys don't have clients, you're not going to make money, and if you don't make money, you're not going to pay the bills. Now, in this industry, not for anything, to be a good personal trainer just means that you sell the most, okay? It doesn't mean that you know the most, because it just kind of works hand in hand. Like, think about it like this. You're a client and you go look for a personal trainer, and you find a personal trainer that knows the most out of all the trainers that you know about. But when you go into the training session, it's very boring, right? The trainer's like, okay, now lunge, and okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Now give me 10 more, 10, 9, 8. You guys get the picture. That can get very boring even though you have the most knowledgeable trainer right next to you. Now, if you go to a personal trainer and this personal trainer has got a lot more energy, and it's like, hey, come here, let's go, let's begin your lunges. All right, ready? Come on, give me 20, 19, 18, boom, and you go and the energy is high. Well, then the person's psychology, right? The client's gonna feel a lot more energetic. The client's gonna feed off of that energy. They're gonna feel much better training with somebody who actually has more energy. So this all plays a role with the selling. So this is why I'm bringing this up. To be honest with you guys, I've worked at gyms where the trainers who know the least have been the most popular trainers at that gym. And I'm talking about the least. Like these guys couldn't tell their knees from their elbows, and these guys were packed. Everybody loved them. Their personalities were amazing, and they sold the most, and therefore they were the best personal trainers. To kind of bring it back to the selling a little bit, you guys must be able to sell, because think about this. When you have a client sitting in front of you, you're talking to them, you're telling them what you could do for them. In a sense, you're selling your services. And then what do you do? Like, what do you do from that period where you're like, okay, so this is what I can do for you. The sessions are, 500 bucks for 10 sessions. How do you get them to sign up right then and there? Because that's the hard part, right? Like, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I gotta talk to my husband, or oh, I gotta really, go over my bills, blah, blah. So it becomes a little bit tough in terms of selling if you guys are not naturals at it already. So selling is one of those things that, again, kind of caught me off guard and I wasn't really good at first. It took a while to get good, but again, this is why I'm making this video, to just give you guys a heads up as to what you're getting into. Number 4 on this list, I have scheduling. They say that you can make your own schedule in this industry. That's not true. Now, if you need to pay bills, you're going to take any clients at whatever time possible to help your clients, because if you're not there for your clients, they're not gonna hire you, they're gonna go hire somebody else. So you're gonna have to take these clients and help them out whenever they're available, and you're gonna have to make room for them, period. That's just kind of the way that it works. Scheduling is also not consistent. You may have a client at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., have a gap at 7, 8, and then start again at 10. Or whatever the case is, just to give you an idea. You're not always gonna work a 9 to 5, right? And so you're not gonna get paid for that time that you're not doing anything. Certain gyms will pay you like an hourly rate, and then for the training session or whatever. But again, that's chances of that happening, I don't know how likely that is. And even the hourly rate that you get, you're gonna get minimum wage, and then so it's completely, again, it's gonna be almost up to you, but you're gonna have some dead space in between. I know a lot of gyms already don't pay for that. You just get paid for the time that you're working. Now, think about this. Sometimes clients are gonna go on vacation. They go on vacation for 2 weeks. That's a few sessions out of your paycheck already. Sometimes clients are going to get sick. Sometimes clients are gonna cancel on you. And so therefore, you're kind of just now left with empty space on your calendar, which is not good for any personal trainer, realistically. Number 5, getting new clients. Now, think about this. You need to keep having people trying to sign up with you, even if you don't have the space for it. Because the thing is, the second that a client's like, oh, I reached my 10-pound goal, and it's getting a little expensive, thank you so much, they're gonna move on. So the problem with that is, like, now you don't have that client anymore, so now you have to fill their spots. You see what I'm saying? So like, the scheduling becomes a little bit tough. If you lose 3 clients and only gain 1, well, now you're losing money. So the pay could also be very unstable, depending on how you guys run your business. And actually, it's just always gonna be like that. Every gym that I've worked at, and I've worked at 17 gyms in New Jersey, it's just been like this. Why? Because I've always been looking for that stable paycheck, and it's almost impossible to get. So just keep that in mind. You also have to save accordingly, right? You guys, there's gonna be months where you're gonna make 7 grand, and there's gonna be months where you're gonna make 3 grand. So you have to really pay attention to those little details about the industry. Client workout routines is what I have at number 6. And I bring this up because we spend a lot of time studying, some of us do. We spend a lot of time studying how to help clients, how to do exercises, so on and so forth. But if you have your client doing the same workout every single time they come into the gym, they're gonna get a little bit bored, and they're gonna wanna do new things. The problem with obviously doing new things is that if you have them following a program is what's going to get them the results. But you're dealing with people here. They don't want to do the same exact thing over and over and over. A lot of them aren't in love with getting stronger all the time. A lot of people want to switch things up, and they want you to get creative and so on. And you can, but again, the programs that we learn in certain like certifications or actual programming classes, essentially you want to do the same things, the same exercises over and over until you get better, until you get stronger, or whatever the case is. But again, it's not something that people are like in love with. They don't want to come to the gym and do the same exact thing every single time. So that's something that you guys need to keep into account as to how to get their, how to get their progress, and then how to keep them entertained, how to, switch up the routines, and also that they're actually entertained and feel good about the sessions. Okay guys, so as I went back and reviewed the video, I realized that I was missing one thing. So I'm just gonna add this on as an extra bonus. This comes down to continuing education. Now, if you guys just get certified and just want to run with that forever, you possibly can. However, you always want to keep learning new things. So getting certifications, multiple ones now, is also going to help you next level. I got my kettlebell certification. I got CrossFit level 1, TRX, and so on, corrective exercise by NASM, so on. So if you guys want to continue getting better, getting certifications is also going to help you out, but they are a little bit costly. Anywhere between $500 to $1,500 will run the new certifications. So keep this in mind. I think that also, you know, continuing your education helps keep your current certification recent, because it is a requirement. But if you guys don't care about that stuff, you know, it's, you know, again, it's up to you. I'm not gonna say that you're right, that you're wrong, but I think the more that you learn, the better it's going to be for your business, because the more you have to talk about, the more content you guys can create or talk about with your clients. Okay guys, so this wraps it up for me in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope this helps you in one way or another. If you guys like this content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll have a lot more coming soon for you guys. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.